Welcome back, everybody. So it turns out that we are actually going to very much need to get ready for the update. So what is happening is Spigot is actually updated either now or will be in the few days that it's going to take to actually update. Actually, I think it's already updated. The only other thing we're quote-unquote waiting on is something that is already working. It already works. It's already perfectly, it was just to track to make sure that people aren't stealing, and I can't remember what the name of the program is. Anyway, it's actually working even with the update to Spigot, so we're gonna be, Spigot's already updated, so we're good. So the only thing that we have to do is we have to make sure that we have all of our obsidian. Now I know I have a ton of obsidian sitting around over there, but I honestly don't want to waste all the obsidian that I have sitting around in the nether right now. It is crazy how much obsidian I have sitting around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run around the nether and we're going to destroy some of that. So I don't think it's that interesting. I just wanted to point that out at the beginning of this episode. So welcome to Tazzcraft, where we are tearing apart the nether before the nether gets completely revamped. So talk to you soon. Screw it. Screw everything. Why am I here? What am I doing? I've gotten 2 of the rings taken down. I'm working on ring. Definitely going to take it all out on somebody because I'm losing my mind right now. Although there should be an episode of some really fun stuff coming up soon. At least we're getting our supplies back. But yeah, as you can see, I took down 2 of the rings. So all I got is 1 more solid ring, 1 ring of glass, and we will be all ready to go. So I'll talk to you guys soon. I'm going to finish this up. I just kind of wanted to put it out there that this is where we were at. And we're launching minecarts out into the abyss. So that's fun. So yeah, hello everybody. Welcome back to Tazzcraft. And if you hadn't noticed, I just logged on and it's gosh darn raining. There are a couple things that we need to do. And that is we need to run out there and gather some more quartz. So we're gonna go around. We're gonna gather quartz, and I'm gonna go and gather a whole bunch of magma blocks because all of those are getting reset. I might as well take the opportunity and do it now. Server is getting reset, I believe, on Saturday or Sunday. Is it Saturday today? I don't know what day it is. It's Friday today. So I think it gets reset on Sunday. So I'm gonna take the opportunity to gather as many supplies as I can. I mean, I have the option to get quartz blocks. I really don't have the option to get nether quartz, the regular thing. So I'm gonna try and gather as many supplies from the nether as I can today. It's not gonna be very exciting, but I at least wanted to put this into the video because with all the changes, who knows? It's going to be interesting, so I'll talk to you guys soon. Right now, we actually have all of the magma that we need. We even have some extra. We've got some glowstone here, a little bit of soul sand, a little bit, 1 shulker, but we can make do with that. I also went and tore apart some of the nether fortress, which is fine. We aren't necessarily going to need nether brick. There is something that I definitely want to ask everybody, and that is designs, styles, culture, anything for replacing the club. The club's getting replaced. It's still going to be the club. I'm still going to have that be kind of a central theme to it. But the Borg cube itself, I don't think is that interesting of a build anymore. I'm pretty sure it's gotten so much use, and people have come and gone from it They know what it's all about now. So what I want to do is I want to change it up specifically for what's going to be what's going to be happening in the Nether, specifically when it comes to us putting new luxury items in. So obviously, with the changes, what I want to do is I want to make it so that essentially we aren't going to need to worry about a whole bunch of stuff. We aren't going to need to worry about getting netherite. I think somebody else might try and open a netherite shop. And if no one does, I don't mind mining for that afterwards or after the fact. But I want to get a giant gold farm going and get trading going right away. That's kind of the goal. I know I hadn't really shared that with anybody until now, but we're going to make a giant gold farm. Part of the reason why we needed all those magma blocks, but not the entire reason. Not the entire reason. I have things that I want to do with that on top of what's already planned. But that's going to be a definite portion of things. Now, what we need to do is come up with some sort of something that we can work on to make it so that we have a place to sell that looks like it is actually for luxury items. The board cube, really cool. I really liked it, but I have a feeling it just didn't have that impact that I wanted. So I want to take a look over that again, and because we stopped, we sold most of our heads that we had, which is the whole reason why we had the dance floor in particular, and restocking and re-putting out all the heads all the time. It essentially went by the wayside. So instead of worrying about that and that being a very specific thing that we need to display, we're actually going to take a whole bunch of that down and we're going to put something else in its place. I was thinking something maybe futuristic, or I don't know if I want to do modern. Modern is, I mean, I've had a modern build already, but maybe we'll just take a look at it and try and come up with some different materials, maybe some specific nether materials for that build. That might be a really, really, really cool idea. I know there's a couple designs out there to make some farms, like wood farms, completely self-sufficient, which would be amazing. I might have to get one of those going with along, kind of with our industrial district tree farm as it is. So that could be very, 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 very useful, and I just want to keep that in as an option or something to look at. But we'll worry about that when that happens. But yeah, I need some suggestions on what we should do with the board cube, because I'm thinking I should take it all down. Originally, I was going to just replace a whole bunch of it with the nether blocks, and I think that we can do even better if we just scrap it all, start from scratch, and make it so that it's a little bit easier to navigate and figure out where people's items are actually going to be needed. Maybe have different fly in and fly out zones and make it more of a tall tower like thing. That might actually be really cool. I'm kind of brainstorming as we go, but that's going to be the plan. I know it hasn't been an exciting episode and I haven't really shown anything, but really just taking things down took days. I shouldn't say days. It took a day for me to take down all that stuff and to grab some supplies, and then I spent an entire day grabbing a whole bunch of quartz and a whole bunch of... I spent a lot of time getting all this stuff, so I can't really speak to that, but I'm going to do some more research, figure out how to do this whole trading thing. There hasn't really been anything else new on the server. A lot of people haven't really been that active on it. Somebody actually offered to supply me with some more magma blocks to make a gold farm. And then I said, well, I already planned on doing that. And their response to me saying I was already going to do that and I was going to privatize it, which means I was going to go for, make a shop out of it so that it could support my growing ender chest of diamond blocks. So I kind of just put it out there, and he's like, no, really, even if you just sell gold, like, it'll be worth it. So I might have to look at that too, because as much as I want to get all the pig trading and stuff done like that, I also want to have something else, and having gold and selling gold wouldn't be a bad thing. And I think that me trading away some diamonds for the netherite as opposed to getting it myself might actually be the way to go about it, because I might be like one of the last ones to upgrade, but that being said, being the last one to upgrade when you're just going to be raking in diamonds because you have a giant trading hall of piglins and stuff like that. But yeah, like, I like this build, and it's really, I just don't find it to be as long lasting as it needs to be. I think the red and the orange are fine. I was gonna replace all the orange with red with the new wood when it's obviously out. Switch out the diamond blocks and stuff, but I just think it's very, very disjointed, and we can do better. We can definitely do better and make it way more accessible, because people have like straight up broken into here in order to get at things. So that's kind of where we're at, and it's still just raking in diamonds. That's all it does, is just rake in diamonds. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Oh yeah, I was also gonna change up this shop, and yeah, I just never did. I'm gonna have to look at that too. There's gonna be a whole lot of changes from my end in terms of actual buildings out here, because let's face it, I've kind of stalled out over here. I've gotten a little bit complacent. I don't know why there was extra dirt there. But yeah, no, we can definitely do better than the Borg Cube, and that will be the next project we work on. Especially because we have cool things like this thing sitting out. Who did this? Who did...